Yo, yo, yo. Back here with another super interesting, super popular stream. I want to see if I can figure out the YouTube chat plugin. See if I can get that to work. I won't spend too much time trying to figure this out, but we'll see what we can do. um, Alright, well, I mean, that didn't really help me. Got to play, right? I mean, obviously, the play. But how? So I'm going to stream this real fast. So I mean, might be interesting for anybody else who wants to figure out how to do it. We're gonna learn together in real time. 2 windows. Great CSS for YouTube Live chat overlay. Okay, that's for Linux. And I'm sure the answer's buried away somewhere. I mean, there's got to be like a simple explanation for this. No, like everybody, many people YouTube stream. There's no like simple answer to the question. Change the size. Just fix chat over. Alright, well, let's see.
Listing your vacation rentals on Booking.com opens the door to more guests, which could lead to
mission screen. It's a plus icon. We'll hit browser, and then we'll name this overlay YouTube chat. Press OK. And now it's going to paste our URL that we just went ahead and copied. And then super important that we want to go ahead and select here 1920.
Oh, hold on. Which
I'm gonna go ahead and copy from this little copy overlay URL, and you can go ahead and just.
Wait, what is this? This is like a different. It's like a different program or something.
For the time being, and then you will to give it a little bit of space, and then once you have that in place, we'll click on, we'll select streaming tools. You'll go ahead and lock it.
Like a free YouTube channel, really? I mean, these are free or whatever, but there's not like an official one. I'd add Twitch. You can see the built-in YouTube chat doc in OBS automatically gets updated to the current. Oh wait, does this have an automatic? I feel like a smart person. Group, window capture, scene, so display capture. Deprecated text free type 2. I mean, it wouldn't be media source. Let's see what this looks like. You must add browser local file. Control audio, custom firmware, and react. Nope. This. Get this up. No, they're not referring. They're referring to. I'm looking for sort of way automatically update a browser source URL whenever I start a new stream on YouTube. In YouTube chat doc. That's so weird and lame that they don't just automatically have. They don't have one built into the software, you know? Custom CSS for is designed to transfer pop-up of a YouTube live chat. Oh, okay. YouTube live chat. URL. Yes. See if this video is any more elucidating.
How's it going, everyone? John here. Welcome to another OBS Studio tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the custom docs to be able to bring in your YouTube chat since it's not really integrated, and that's kind of a bust. So what you're going to want to do is go over to YouTube, and you're going to want to open up one of your streams. And you can see your chat here, but that's fine if you want to look at your chat here or if you want to look at it whenever you're streaming. But if you want to be able to bring this chat in, what you're going to want to do is click on the three dots. You're going to go to pop out chat. You're going to take this link up here in the browser, and you're going to do Control-C to copy.
What? What? Hold on a sec. Like, where the hell? It's a YouTube Studio, I suppose, right? Wait, yeah, let's see.
And the three dots, chat here, but that's kind of a bust. So what you're going to want to do is go over to YouTube, and you're going to want to open up one of your streams.
YouTube Studio. Hope me going in here isn't gonna like allow you guys to backdoor into my content or something. I don't know. I don't know how or why it would. I can't really think of it right now. I feel like there's a weird possibility. Ah, nice. Cool, I think we figured it out. I mean, let's see if this works. Alright. See if that does anything. I mean, hey, it's something, right? I guess now we can make it a little. Wait, is there a way to switch it to live chat? Does it change it? Do I have to like change the URL now? So top instead of live chat. But hey, at least we're getting there, right? Progress here. It's probably two. Maybe not. 7, 6, 180. Almost. 90. Then top. Let's do like 20, 50. Type. Do a good old fashioned poll that no one ever answers because it's watching. Dark, light, dark. Pop up. Will it show? Hey, it shows. So maybe we turn this to 0. No, 0. Let's do 90. Hey, 90 is actually pretty good. 80 is better. Leave it at that. We'll put a filter, or we'll make it a little bit. Actually, I could probably make the black. I think there's a way to make the black transparent now. Color correction. There's a way to make only one color transparent. Just got. Oh well. For now, we'll just turn opacity. So something. A little busy there. Good enough. Pop up in there. change this. Date down to yeah. No, still top. Still. But taller. Okay. Actually, saying earlier, there's got to be a way to make it so that the black is transparent. I think there is. If I add, yeah, if I do lighten, then I think it's only going to give me, yes, yes. So, that said, I could change the opacity again. Actually, just take this off all the There we go. Alright. Look at that. Perfectional now. Curious to see what my stream looks like. Talking. There we go. Hey, you know, it works. Can you even see that, or is resolution bound? 720, 1080. Resolution's kind of bad on the chat, so that's something I'm on. Thanks. Properties. Control audio via OBS. No. We're not use custom frame rate. Shut down source when not visible. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Refresh cassette. Okay. Body, background, argument, margin, overflow. Width is proper. Same with the height. I might need to just explode it a little bit. Maybe that'll boost the resolution on this. Let's see. That's better. It actually might have to do with the blending method, huh? Let's see. So, I mean, it is kind of showing transparently, so that might make it a little bit blurry with whatever's behind it. I'm trying to have the black not show up though, that's the problem. Nope. Kind of looks the same still. Add, subtract, screen. Screen, does that work? Multiply definitely doesn't do the trick. just do normal. But I mean, the resolution still looks kind of bad, no? Yeah, I think this is a resolution issue with the YouTube chat more than anything else. I'm gonna go back to lighten, maybe add. Do that. Resolution's still gonna be kind of shitty. What can I do about resolution? Wait, now let me blow this up all the way. See if that helps. Yeah, I guess it does. I don't want it to be that big on the screen though, so there's got to be a way for me to reduce the size of that window while maintaining a resolution that looks okay. I mean, it's legible right now. Not perfect. Okay, line looks better. Alright, we'll leave it at that. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna rock with that, because otherwise we'll be here all day. My perfectionist ass. So we're just gonna leave it like that. I'm able to save all these settings. Tools, automatic scene switcher, open time off. Consummate professional, am I right, guys? Check for missing files. Yeah, talk to you. I mean, I guess I'm gonna say. Is there a way for me to save all my settings? But the reality is, every time I open OBS, it's in the same settings. Or so I guess it quite really doesn't matter. Roll, start recording, mode settings. Oh, we're just here. All right. Well, good enough. Oh, you know what? Another issue I have now is I don't know why I was thinking this. It just totally doesn't make any sense, but for some reason I was thinking in my head that if I have a chat overlay and be able to see it when I'm playing a game. I can't, obviously, because I need a chat overlay for me. It's a chat overlay for you, not for me. I'm sure there's a way to do that too, but I'll worry about that later. Keep track of the chat using YouTube Studio. Keep track of all 0 people that are watching and responding, right? Wait a second. Why am I not seeing my own stream on my studio, YouTube Studio? What the hell? I mean, alternatively, what it could do. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. It's a smart idea. Resize my game screen. At least for now. There's got to be a more elegant solution to this. Pop out the chat and put it on the side of my game screen. Wow. What a smart guy. I mean, it works good enough. It's a little awkward, but we're making it work. Still weird and annoying that my YouTube stream is popping up on YouTube Studio. On my phone anyways. I should start playing Battlefront 2 again. It seems like for whatever reason that game's starting to pop off right now. I am actually extremely good at that game, like competitively so. Probably more interesting for most people than this game. More interesting for me as well. I mean, this game has its perks and all, but it's not the most engaging thing either. Reason I started playing it again, to be honest with you, is because all the other games in my backlog, I was like, I want to wait till I start figuring out how to stream, because there's no point in playing those games if I was planning on live streaming to capture the content. So just to give you an idea, on my list is Kingdom Hearts. I got like the trilogy or whatever. I don't know how many games there are supposed to be, but the way I see it, there's 3 games. 3 games that always felt like the key games. I think a friend told me that they're gonna have like a part 4 that comes out or something, but we're gonna pretend that doesn't exist. I feel like the 3 games that came out were like the core Kingdom Hearts. Everything else after that, we're gonna consider it like if you're a hardcore fan. We're not gonna play it. So Kingdom Hearts, Battlefront 2, not Battlefront 2, Battle StarCraft. I don't know where I got Battle from. StarCraft 2. Playing for the story, guys. Just like, you know, I watch certain things just for the story and the research purposes. And then, I did get the Jack and Daxter series. Because, I don't know, for some reason I had in my mind that it would be more interesting from like a story or like a game design, like a world building perspective. But then when I started playing it, I was like, so the first Jack and Daxter is way different from I remember. It's very much not a not a very story heavy driven game or like a world heavy game. It's very much like, here's just a very old school platformer, pretty bare bones. Not bad, you know, in a simple sort of way. And then I thought, okay, we'll get to like game 2. I don't even know why I played game 1. It's totally unrelated to game 2. So we get to game 2, and it's like, okay, I mean, definitely a step up in terms of like story and everything, but like, this is not, from my nostalgia, what I remember it being like that interesting. So I think I'm just gonna kind of drop the whole Jack and Daxter thing, and I think we're gonna focus on Kingdom Hearts for sure. Like I said, I don't have a PS5. I have a PS4 still, so I'm a pleb. No, I mean, there hasn't been any games that I've been interested in PS4. Like, what is on PS5 that like I have to have? I can't think of anything. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess when the new GTA comes out, is that only on the new consoles? I think it is, right? So that might prompt me. But through really the thing that I wanted to play on PS5 if and when I get around to getting PS5 is what's that game? Final Fantasy Remake number 2, part 2 or whatever. I played the original game way back in the day, and I played like Crisis Core and whatnot, so thought that'd be pretty fun. And then what other games do I have on my list of like games I need to get around to? I do plan on I think I already actually have the game Dirt Rally 4. I think it was like free or something. Whichever one's the more like realistic simulation version. That and Project Cars, is I want to get into amateur rally car racing like in the real world, real life. So I figured a good place to start where I'm not spending thousands of dollars and where I'm kind of getting the skills. I know it's not the same thing, obviously, right? But it's somewhere. It's getting started. Would be to buy like a racing setup, like the racing gear or racing wheel and everything, like a Thrustmaster, with a little rally car chair. The price on those things really come down. I mean, it's still a couple $100 for the whole setup, but at least you're not doing like a couple $1,000s for the whole setup, right? If you were to do it like real world, buy a real car, and then potentially crash it because you have no experience, right? So, but I don't know if I'll stream that. I don't really necessarily with that want to spend time like polishing it, making sure like I'm being entertaining or whatever. Which, by the way, I know I'm not the most entertaining to begin with. But when I'm practicing like the rally car simulation, I want to just focus on actually developing the skills. So I don't know that I'll stream that at all. But there were other games in my list that I wanted to get around to. Yeah, protect this guy. Protect your neck. Whoa! It's rude. What other other games are there? You know, it's interesting as you get older, and this might just be for me, like I genuinely just don't have as much of an interest in playing video games like I used to when I was a kid, and I guess maybe that's because, you know, you play one first person shooter, you play them all, right? They start to kind of blend together after a while, start to become the same thing. You know, how many times can you play Grand Theft Auto games before they're all kind of the same stuff over and over again? And there's such a time commitment too, and I think that's the big thing. That's the real reason. When you're young, time feels infinite. You're not worried, you're not anxious about things, deadlines, bills, other stuff you're supposed to be working on, so you could just sit there and just get lost in a video game for hours and hours and hours. When you're older, you know, you got other things that you're involved in, and it's just hard to kind of just sit there for hours and get wrapped up in the bullshit that they have in a lot of games. 'Cause a lot of games nowadays, it's just like a lot of like busy work, for lack of a better term. A lot of the missions are just throwaway bullshit. You know, I say this as I'm playing like the worst kind of video game for that issue. Just like these kind of MMOs, just tons of just bullshit enemies, or just sponges for damage, not a challenge at all. It's just boring, and then all these missions with like throwaway stories. But I mean, yeah, you get tired of it after a while. It gets kind of boring. Or not boring, but like, yeah, I don't know. With so many other things going on in your mind, it's like, it's hard for me to get super interested and focused on this throwaway dialogue, this throwaway story, this throwaway mission, right? And then another element of that too might just be that our attention spans are just decreasing over time because of like how much like social media and like streaming content we consume now, where we get, you know, it's hard to even like sit down and watch a movie nowadays. Just like 20 years ago, it's kind of unheard of. Like you turn a movie on and you don't have a phone there to distract you. Like that is the most entertaining thing in your vicinity.
The fool who defied the Emperor's glorious will. Do you even understand
What's so
what you
glorious
threw
about it?
away when you turned against him? Do you realize what others would give to serve his bidding?
No, this guy's 300 years old. He totally doesn't understand.
I'll never serve the dark side.
Typical Jedi ignorance. I suppose I should thank you. You might have become the Emperor's right hand, usurped my lover's rightful place.
Good lover.
Colonel Harris,
That's your lover.
status report.
The reactor is offline and this area is sealed, Executor. The Jedi is here. Our distraction worked perfectly.
As soon as I'm done killing Colonel Harris, you're next.
You don't understand. We do not fear death, we embrace it.
Oh, okay, cool. Then embrace it then.
All life on this world will be destroyed.
What kind of a
Kranis,
response is that?
sacrifice for the Emperor's glory. He will become immortal.
I want to die. Okay, gladly. Let me help you out with that.
Those who served with true devotion, and together we will rule the galaxy.
Cool story, bro. They need to have that as an option.
You're truly willing to die for the Emperor.
Yeah.
You refuse to see the truth. I don't have to defeat you, just slow you down. You've lost.
We will meet again at the Emperor's side, my love.
Oh,
Let death take us all.
freaking weirdos. Literally a death cult. Ah! The other shitty thing about these kind of games, my fingers were in the wrong place. You know, people argue about this, but no, you know, a controller is better. Controller is more intuitive feeling. I have played like first-person shooters with mouse and keyboard. More so the mouse than anything else. I will say, I mean, I think a mouse is fine, especially like for first-person shooters, because like you could just move your cursor around to aim wherever you want on the screen. It's like very intuitive. But once you start getting like the keyboard involved and you got a billion different keys, like it's no longer intuitive anymore. Feels weird. Feels disconnected from the action. If I'm gonna play an action game, I want a controller in my hand. What does she do? She's just standing around. What the hell? She mocks me. I don't even need to throw the lightsaber. I'm right next to you, but I'm gonna do it anyways. 'Cause fuck you. Dude, this lady will not die. She's talking about how she wanted to die a minute ago, but she will not die. Just die already. Die or surrender. Like at this point, what are you doing? You're just here to get slapped around. Not even defending yourself. She got pimp slapped to death. Where the hell all these dudes come from? Busy fighting her. Didn't even notice. I don't know. This guy, like this class is one of the funner classes to play in this game. You know, all things considered, you know, in a relative sense, but way too many abilities, way too much stuff to keep track of. And I mean that's already been an issue for me for a long time now with these kinds of games. Oh, wait a second. This is the one that allows me to bounce around, right? Why have I not been using this? I'm gonna shift all this shit to the side. Mm. I don't know. Good enough. Take that.
Let's get this up and running again.
Thank you for slaying Colonel Harith. Her death at your hand has surely marked her as one of the chosen. She will receive a place of honor when the Emperor grants us eternal life.
She'll receive. Yeah, I'm sure. Dead is dead, and a story. Sith aren't eligible to be Force Ghosts. You don't get to be one with the Force. You're just
I may
dead,
not feel
bro.
the Force as you do, Jedi, but I know its power transcends death. The spirits of ancient Sith linger in their tombs. Dead Jedi Masters guide their former Padawans. I've heard the tales. I know the truth. This delay has cost you. Now you cannot stop what is to come. The Emperor's will is inevitable.
Pack, come in. Executor Kranis isn't here. He's already gone deeper into the prison.
Maybe we can track him using the prison surveillance systems. Let me see what I can cook up. Republic reinforcements are finally on their way to secure that generator. Head back to my position. I'll start searching for Kranis.
Guy's name almost sounds like Krennic. Speaking of which, man, I'm looking forward to seeing Andor, and I've been trying to avoid the spoilers, but it's super hard because, like, I have so many like Star Wars subreddits that get fed to me in my feed, And then also like Instagram reels and stuff that might be associated with Star Wars. And I'm it's like impossible to avoid spoilers. Luckily, the stuff that I've seen has just kind of been like broad strokes, you know? But I was planning on like recording a react to that, and yeah, I just feel like it's gonna be. I would have really liked to gone like completely blind. Obviously, I've seen season 1 already.
Feel the power of the Sith.
No, I was trying to figure this out. I googled this. I couldn't find any information to confirm it. Basically, it was kind of saying the opposite. I was curious if like the Jedi Order had scientists and engineers, and it said online like, "Oh no, Jedi are not scientists and engineers," and I'm like, I just feel like that's got to be not super true, right? Like, don't Jedi like go around and like collect information on animals and plants and stuff? Like, don't they have more robust science than like anyone else in the galaxy? I mean, at that point, shouldn't they be considered scientists, or at least have scientists working in their core? Especially during times of peace. It's not like all of them are going around fighting battles all the time. Right? And then a similar thing with engineering. Like, how are you going to tell me that lightsabers are not a form of engineering? Especially since it seems like the rest of the galaxy doesn't really know how to construct a lightsaber. Right? I don't know. And then there's spaceships too. Like, you're going to tell me that they don't have the most advanced spaceships in the galaxy? Is that a coincidence? Right? There's no way for them to have the most advanced spaceships in the galaxy if they're just buying them from other engineering corporations, because that same technology, you know, is owned by a corporation now. They're going to use it for some other customer. The only way the Jedi can maintain having the most advanced equipment is if they have their own engineers. No? I don't know. I mean, I suppose it could be like the military in the sense that military gets contracts for like jets and stuff where they're not sharing the technology with other countries, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll just grab something to drink for a minute here. I'll be right back. Starcraft, more like Soycraft, am I right? I don't know, that's stupid. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Holy diver. Holy diver. Holy diver. You ever think about how we just can't have nice things because people always ruin it? I was thinking about elevator in my apartment complex. Constantly have elevators going down, and they have signs on the elevators, and every time they go down, they have to put a sign like saying, "Hey, you know, elevator out of order." They'll put a sign saying, "Do not try to prop the door open." And every now and then, when I get in the elevator, it's got to happen like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I'll see people like try to like put their hand in and like I'm not talking just trigger the sensor in the elevator door, actually try to push the door open. And now, on the one hand, people might say like, oh, you know, it's some issue with management. Well, why the elevator's always down. Okay, what is management doing? Do they have a button in their office where they're just like, fuck with our tenants today, shut the elevators down? Or is there actually some kind of mechanical issue or some issue with the way the elevator's designed, where there's some kind of user error that's causing the elevators to go down? I have to imagine it's that, right? And so those signs that say, hey, don't prop the door open, and I see people that live in the same complex as me constantly propping the fucking door open. Can you just not? Can you not do that, please? I'd rather wait for the next elevator to come along than to have all 3 of our fucking elevator bays down because you guys just can't help yourselves. Because you're adults. Because you're children in adult bodies. And then a similar thing with our whatchamacallit, our washer and dryer thing. Like we have like little cards. You can load the cards. There's a little machine in the mailroom for you to load your card. And that's down too, and I have to wonder, like, did some jackass, like, fuck with the machine? We just, we can't have nice things, because people gotta do stupid shit. They always gotta do stupid shit. Stupid shit and shit products. It's the name of the game. Oh, the diver. Sorry, give me a second here. Sorry, I'm trying to find something on here. I mean, no one watching anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does, but it doesn't really. But there we go. Okay.
Picking up lots of chatter on the comm network. Here, listen to this.
Alert! This is Dr. Gantrell. Our sector is overrun. We've taken refuge inside one of the unused containment vaults. This is the only distress call we can send. Can't risk those blood-skin fiends tracking our signal. Dr. Gantrell, out.
Sounds like he's describing Executor Kranis.
Dr. Gantrell and his team were working
Oh, I didn't even put that together.
Clearance way beyond my position. They all have subdermal tracking chips, so the Republic can locate them in an emergency. Dr. Gantrell must have figured we'd use the chips to find which vault they're hiding in.
I've got a bad feeling about this. What if Kranis is setting us up?
We either pursue this, or sit here and wait for Kranis to blow up the planet. The Imperials disabled all the monitoring stations, but if you repair them, I can pinpoint Dr. Gantrell's location.
If Kranis already found him, Dr. Gantrell is probably dead.
We still don't know the Imperials plan to destroy Belsavis, but there must be a reason he's after Dr. Gantrell.
What's going
Only
on?
when you get the monitoring stations up and running. I'll use them to locate the doctor.
Get me a doctor. Get a doctor. Sound like a Dr. Trace. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah.
The power of the Sith.
God damn. What the hell is this? It won't even show me like what this does. This item is like glitched out. What the hell? Okay, that was worse for me. Rid of all this crap.
Stand
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Alright, let's see what this looks like. Terrible. Get rid of
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Gracious of you.
what's this? Dude, what the hell? Why aren't these descriptions popping up on anything? Is there like a button that I pressed or something? Turn it off? Google this real fast. It's gonna bother me. Control U plus U. Control U U. See if that does the trick. Okay, I mean, now everything's gone. Fantastic. There we go. Just give him this. I don't know. Get it out of my inventory. What is this?
Thank you.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
Dude, his shirt has been fucked up for a while now. Gonna take it off for a minute. Oh, god damn it. I don't have it in my inventory. Right now my dude looks like an idiot. Expect me to fight like this?
You been hearing those reports from the deep prison? Don't remind me.
My god. When did I take on all these missions? Or are these all headed to the same spot? What the hell? How do I get in here? Reactivate monitoring station. Oh, it's probably above me, huh? Bro, where the fuck is this thing at? Is it actually inside of there? How do I go in there if it's blocked off? Oh.
The power of the Sith.
Power of many. Kind of neat. Blade Storm does damage to additional enemies. Icon. Generates when focusing hills for 1% of your maximum health. 1%, like who cares? Generates one focus. Dealing direct damage. But to, oh, I mean, I guess that's every time you deal damage, right? So I guess it probably adds up pretty quickly. Guardian Leap grants thwart, increasing the damage dealt by your next melee ability by 20%. This is the other thing I hate about these kinds of games. Like, bro, I don't want to sit there. Like I already do that at work. I don't want to sit there like calculating every little, like, oh, do this times 5, except in this situation, then you offset the slope by 20% plus an added 15% for the, like, stop. Increase the damage dealt by your next melee ability by 20%. This effect lasts for 10 seconds. Additionally, reduces the cooldown of Guardian Leap by 5 seconds and reduces the threat by an additional 10% each for the friendly target of Guardian Leap. Oh, that's the thing about Guardian Leap, is it takes me to an ally. I'd rather have my lightsaber throw in one of the spots here. I guess. What does this one do? Oh, okay. Well, we'll do this. The only issue here is, well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll put it there. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Good enough. Okay, critical hitting with a direct attack reduces the cooldown of threatening focus, but 1 second. What's threatening focus? Threatening focus, but 1 second. What the hell's threatening focus? Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, it's passive. Passive. What's threatening focus? Oh, this. For taunt and challenging call by 5 seconds. I mean, now I can see why I had it over in this slot. Or stasis. Subdues a target, stunning it for 6 seconds. Okay. Maybe what we'll do is this here. Or stasis probably wants to go somewhere over there. I mean, I could do this. Move this to the side. Taunts the target, forcing it to attack. You for player targets deal 30% less damage when attacking anyone other than you for 6 seconds. It's only to player targets though. Challenging call. Reduce target singing for 4 seconds, generating moderate threat. Deals whatever. I guess. Whatever. Bro! What the hell? Jesus Christ. You know what? Let's put this here. Maybe. We'll see how that works out. Dance and make good dance. Okay, so what does this do again? Reduces threatening focus for 1 second. Threatening focus purges movement and parrying effects and increases your melee and range defense chance by 10% for 10 seconds. And what does this do again? How often can I use this? Instantly generates 6 focus. Reduces the cooldown of taunt and challenge call. I mean, this takes forever to fucking regenerate, so wow, I've reduced it by 1 second. Who cares, right? Yeah, I guess we'll use that one. We'll keep that one in there. You generate 4 focus when stunned, immobilized, or asleep. Increases the range of Blade Storm to 30 meters. Which one's Blade Storm again? Is that this one? Uses the force to project a wave of energy toward the target, dealing blah 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 for blah blah blah. In addition, standard and weak enemies are knocked senseless, stunned for 4 seconds. Okay. Why is it so important? Additionally, force push deals 20% more damage and grants unyielding justice. Like, all these things, dude. Oh, this grants this. This one also grants this. This makes 4 stacks of that. This one reduces your thing by your scrotum by 2% for 4 Google balls. Who cares? Who cares? Unyielding justice, allowing your next blade storm to deal full damage regardless of distance from the target. Okay, wow. What is this? Getting attacked reduces the active cooldown of Force Sleep for 1 second. Oh, by 1 second. This effect cannot occur more than once every 1.5 seconds. Force Sleep enables... You have to like read the fine print, unless your lawyer is present. If not, then, with the power of attorney and 5-day waiting period. Like, I hate this shit. Force Sleep enables your next dispatch or willing blade to be used against a target with any percentage of health. Well, I mean, is that last part necessary? With any percentage of health? Who cares? Why did you put that in there? Just leave that out. Okay. My god.
Feel the power of the Sith.
You shut the fuck up. Usually I don't mind you, but now you're annoying the fuck out of me. Okay. Alright, give me a sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I think it's a way better like button setup for me though for this class. Hell yeah! Actually, kind of enjoying the combat for once. Combat flow for this class just flows better than a lot of the other classes. What the hell? Where is it? There we go.
Embrace the power.
What did I set up a key? I set up damn it! I set up a key shortcut to target my ally. I forget what it is though. Targeting. Cover fire. What does this do? I need to read about this. I guess when I switch to the smuggler class, I'll read about how this works. I don't really understand this. Cover and place. Same thing. Cover and place. I don't know what any of those things do. Target companion. Shift F1. That's like too much. It's got to be better. What can I use? Target ally. That'll be easy to get to. Target companion. You know what? I'm gonna try this alt. I can't use alt, can I? Oh, this mouse doesn't click to the right. Target companion. This must be why I never said it in the past too, because I can't figure out what thing is. I have a new mouse and keyboard coming in. Once I do, I'll be able to kind of modify. Because actually this mouse, it's from work. I only really borrow it occasionally. And it does have a lot of programmable buttons, but I don't really know the mouse that I have coming in. I don't know what the buttons are. I think it has more than just your standard ones, so there might be some programmable ones I could use Target Ally with. So I'll set that up later. What's this? How's that too farted? What the fuck? That was a bad idea.
Feel the power of the Sith.
About to kill. Imperial Assassin. Eliminator and then an assassin. What's the difference? Ah.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Feel the power of the Sith.
The Empire's plan of attack is to free as many prisoners as possible. Republic forces are easily confused by the chaos. things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
fixed all the monitoring stations. Locate Dr. Gantrell.
On it. Scanning now. Found his tracking signal. He and his team are in an underground containment vault. Sending you the coordinates now. I hope you get there before Kranis.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post. Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
to hear them. Embrace the power. There are things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Whoops. Entire time I forgot I had the silence on. How long have I had that on for? It's been a while, huh?
Take a look at the stock. What can I get you? Appreciate your business. Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check. Appreciate your business.
What happened to my outfit? Oh shit, I don't even know what happened to that shirt that I had. It's like, it's just gone. Oh, there it is. What happened to the dye module that I had on this thing? God damn it. Oh well.
Embrace the power.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
What's in here?
Embrace the power.
Welcome back. Glad to see you made it, and with all the rifles no less. With the shield generator online and the Magnetar rifles back in our hands, we'll be safe for a while. Thank you.
Any other weapons I should be worried about the prisoners getting their hands on?
And just the usual assortment of blasters and vibroblades. Good news. We finally have a lead on the Condemned's ringleader. Found this holo recording on one of Plate's assassins. Take a look.
Brothers, sisters, I am Nuranos. Like
Brothers and
you,
sisters.
I was born into captivity, shackled by the crimes of my ancestors. Our forefathers rot in the bowels of this prison, their debt to the Republic repaid in full. Yet, here we remain, guiltless. We must stand united against this injustice. Together we will tear down these walls and seize our freedom.
It goes on from there, but you get the idea. This guy is bad news. He's cunning, ruthless, and worst of all, charismatic.
Sounds like he has every reason to be upset.
Don't buy into the whole hero of the people routine. He's injected just enough truth into his rants to rally his followers.
Don't tell me what the real truth is.
Nuranos is dangerous, but he's just a puppet. The Empire's been using him to provoke the inmates. Fortunately, they slipped up.
That's
That's right. I isolated several audio cues from the recording and got a fix on its origin. Could be their headquarters.
This is the break we've been waiting for. Now that we know where they're hiding, we can finally take the fight to them.
Why are Imperials fraternizing with convicts?
The Empire has been egging them on in hopes of
And that
escalating
kind of
the
sounds like
riots.
their modus operandi,
They get
right?
more than they bargained for. Nyranos and his Imperial cohorts are the brains behind the Condemned. We take them out, we end this riot. Get to their hideout. If Nyranos is there, eliminate him. Otherwise, find out what they're up to. Any insight could go a long way.
I understand completely.
Hang on to those stun grenades Kelsa gave you. Kill the Imperials if you like, but again,
If I like.
prefer the prisoners were subdued non-lethally. Contact me when you've cleared out of the base. I'll be waiting for your report.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
I need to get that freaking upgraded speeder piloting because I probably waste so much time that's just traveling around.
There are things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.